Welcome welcome all to the SnailTrail4x4 podcast. If you like going off-roading in Toyotas, wrenching on Toyotas, camping in Toyotas, and maybe even poking a little bit of fun at Toyotas, and of course, hearing about how fantastic people calling in about Toyotas are, then this is the podcast for you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tyler, and joining me for another episode of the SnailTrail4x4 podcast is Jimmy.
Me.
How you doing, man?
Good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, man.
Yeah. Welcome to the first Monday episode of the year 2026.
It is. So this is episode 670.
Yes, it is.
What episode number will we be on in 2030?
Shit, I don't know. We do. Well, the thing is, we do roughly about 100 episodes a year.
Yeah. So 670. So 770, 870, 970, 1070?
1070.
Damn. Wow.
So and then what would that, what year podcasting would that be for us? So that says 2026.
So we're in the 6.5 years right now.
Yeah, we're on 7 years this year.
Yeah. Coming up in 26.
So in 2030.
In 2030 will be four
more years.
3.5
more years.
Yeah, 3.5 more years.
Yeah.
So 10 years. We started in 2020, I guess. We started in 19.
No, we started in 19.
Yeah.
So it'll be 11 years. Well, this time in 2030, we will be 10 years old. Yeah. 10 and a half years old.
Math is hard, guys.
Yeah. New Year's was hard.
We need a whiteboard too with our TV so we can get up and do math on
there we go.
board.
Constantine would be happy about that.
I am reminded, since we're kind of around the holiday time.
Yeah, a little late, but sure.
A little late. We're doing Christmas cards, right? So sending Christmas cards to family, and mainly we just centered it around Reed because he's so cute and adorable, and we don't really care about ourselves anymore. So, but I was reminded that I am related to Jack Kevorkian.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Who reminded you?
When we do Christmas cards, we send a Christmas card to my aunt, Fern Kevorkian.
Oh.
And turns out she is like related through her marriage to Jack Kevorkian, Dr. Kevorkian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she married a Kevorkian that is related to Jack.
Yeah, I think it's like Jack's brother.
Oh. Okay.
Leroy. I did look up the genealogy, but I'm pretty sure it was like pretty closely related. Like Jack Kevorkian, the doctor that euthanized people.
Yes.
He's like
your uncle.
My uncle.
Second uncle.
Close to being first or second uncle.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So fun fact for everybody out there.
There you go.
The new year.
Uh-huh.
I don't have anybody famous-ish that close to me that I know of.
Well, you're the famous one.
Or they're staying away.
Yeah. No, it's all the rest of your family is like, I know Jimmy Jett from SnailTrail4x4, that B-list celebrity.
Yeah. No, I wish. Sort of. I don't want to be famous. I really, I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm in line. My line of work right now is putting me in the limelight. So I'm not sure how that goes. I wish I could be like ZZ Tops in a way. Like maybe I should just start wearing a costume.
Yeah, that would
every
work.
time I go out wheeling or every time I'm on YouTube or in podcast land, I wear a costume.
Just wear a snail mask.
Yeah.
Have like little eyes. Like the mask could only be here, but then like have the antennas that go up to your eyeballs. So
that'd be funny.
The snail's only like, this big, but
they're hollow, so then I look like glasses, right? Yeah, I look through them.
Yeah.
That'd be so weird.
Here we are, solving all life's problems on SnailTrail4x4.
Yeah.
This is Monday though.
It is.
And it's the first Monday of the new year, so we get to talk about something kind of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something that we get to maybe learn a little bit of things from. And right now, that is our SnailMail.
Yes, so it is indeed. A little backstory for everybody, I guess. We are recording this in the future or in the past. Now,
when you guys listen to it.
The episode will be released in our future. We're still actually sitting in 2025 currently.
Yep.
But, and therefore we are trying to catch up on all the snail mails.
Yeah.
We might be able to do it by the end of this episode.
We'll see. It'll have to
but
be
that
kind of lightning
means
round.
We have about a week 10 days or so for you to bombard us with more snail mails before next Friday.
Yeah. So cool. So we got that going on.
That really didn't make sense now that I thought about it.
Kind of. I think for people who know what's going on, they get it. I think if it was a brand new listener, they're like, what the fuck are they talking
10
about?
days between now and Friday? You're nuts.
It's funny. Let's see. We do have a little bit of housekeeping.
Okay.
We're in the new year here. So did we get something lined up for January?
Not yet.
Not yet. We will have something
by Thursday.
Yeah.
When we're actually in 2026.
So I'll give away for you guys the congratulations to the winner, which we will also announce on Thursday, of December's giveaway, which was with Vanquish for the H10 RTR Optic Yokohama edition.
Sounds great.
Did it get, I don't know if I reversed any of those. Okay.
Brian's going to be so happy.
Brian, give me a gold star. I want a gold star. So yeah, we got that going on.
And some
we did
some Battleborn wheels. I want some Battleborn wheels, Brian.
I'm curious. Maybe I need to text this to Brian. The H10 RTR Optic Yokohama edition. That design, so the chassis, suspension, axles, wheels, tires, everything, is that essentially scaled? Is that all scaled design? And if so, is it all scaled to itself or scaled to an actual car? And my main question is the tires on it, the Yokohama tires that are on that car, are those scaled to 40-inch tires? And then is the rest of the car scaled around that? Or is the whole thing scaled so that the tires are 40 inches?
I believe so.
They're 4.35 inches says on the sidewall of the tire.
Yeah.
But if it's scaled,
where is your Yokohama
it's at
rig?
home. I should have brought it. I was going to text this to Brian, but I totally forgot. Or Brandon, both of you guys, and I totally forgot to. But since we're now talking about it, I'm talking about it.
Well, it's all 1/16th scale.
Okay, so it's 1/16th scale.
That is a 1/16th scale vehicle.
But
I don't know if it's modeled after any real vehicle.
That's the question. Scaled off of what?
I think it's just the size of that vehicle is 1/16th of what a real vehicle would be.
Okay.
But in theory, if you measured the tires and whatever 1/16th of a 40 inches would be.
Yeah. So
that's how tall those tires should be.
Those tires.
If those are 40s.
Correct. So
now
those tires
could be 37s.
So those tires say on the side 4.35 inches.
Okay.
So if we take that times 16, those are 70-inch tires in real life. 69.6.
But if you scaled it by 10, it would be 43. If you scaled it by 10,
it'd be 43. Yokohama doesn't make a 43-inch tire. Yeah. So now I'm digging into how really are you guys getting to life accuracy here, man? No, I'm just kidding. What I really wanted to get to here was the scale of the car. So if those tires are 40 or 43 inches, the chassis height off the ground, because I was sitting here playing with the car the other day and I was like,
did you measure the height of the frame?
I didn't, but looking at the tire, I was like, it's about 3/4 of the way up the tire.
Okay.
So I'm guessing the chassis height is 32 to 35 inches in real life.
Yeah.
On that buggy, which has kind of made me think, because we've been talking about Samantha's belly height. I'm like, if Samantha's sitting at 28 and this buggy's at 35, I think you're good, Jimmy.
Are you sure it's not centimeters?
4.35 centimeters would be 2 inches, 2.5 inches.
Okay, so they're bigger than that.
Yeah, they're definitely in the 4-inch range.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Brandon, let us know.
I'm curious what that's scaled to so that we can figure out the chassis height of your RTRs.
Just so we can reference it to Samantha.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's literally what my thought process went down. Right. So now everybody, welcome to Tyler's head. It's fucked up in here.
In conclusion to all of that, we will be giving away an H10 Optic RTR or Yokohama Edition vehicle. On Thursday, we will announce the winner and who won that. That competition is currently closed. At this point in time, you needed to enter the giveaway last month, but we will be doing a giveaway this month as well. We just don't have the announcement of what it is yet because it's the holidays and we've been thinking about other things.
Yep. All right, so there's that. Let's see. We have our reviews going on as always.
Yes, we do.
So go leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, and we automatically enter you into winning something. It's our way of bribing you guys and saying thank you for supporting the podcast in a non-monetary way. And so when we get to 800 reviews, our next giveaway, we're doing an Onyx Elite membership. So, which is pretty cool. We talked a lot about that in the past. It's a sweet piece of software that really does a lot for making sure you don't get lost when you're out exploring in the great outdoors. So,
absolutely.
Or that you stay on trails while you're out vehicular recreating in the great outdoors. So don't create bypasses, don't go off trail. And this app does a lot to keep you on the good and narrow. Is that the right term? Straight and narrow?
Yeah.
Whatever, the good and dead cats rolling across yard. So, I sent you that Instagram reel.
Was that you? I don't remember who that sent it to.
It might have been a listener. I think it was a listener sent it to both of us. Oh, it was so good.
It was classic. It took all the funny analogies and mixed them up, and he was playing like Call of Duty or something, and he was like telling people positive reinforcement stuff, but mixing up the sayings and the phrases, and people were getting really confused.
Yeah.
But it's like people in glass houses sink ships.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So we'll have to dig that back up and play it for everybody one time.
Super funny.
Anyways, so where was I? I don't remember now.
There's thousands of ways to skin cats or something.
There's thousands of ways to sink a ship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter how you throw the cat around your yard.
Don't throw rocks at a glass cat because they don't have enough lives to sink the ships. So
yeah. So so make sure that you go leave a review on Apple Podcast to automatically enter you for the giveaway of, once we reach 800 reviews, the giveaway of the Onyx Elite membership. Once we get to 850, we're giving away another Elite membership, and when we get to 900 reviews, which who knows when that'll happen, but we are excited to announce that we have upwards of $1,000 giveaway from Morphlate.
Yeah.
So you're going to get their braided hoses and some other cool stuff that will be being released in this upcoming year.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I'm getting ready. I'm trying to decide if I want to launch the next product and do like a version 1, version 2, because I'm already working on version 2, but I'm like,
yeah,
I want to add this into the product before I launch it.
Sure.
And we're getting feature creep now, right?
Yes, you are.
I think I just need to launch it and wait for version 2 until we get all those figured out. So I think I'm going to do that. I might be launching it here before this episode airs.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
Keep an eye out. If that's true, then I'll talk about it on Thursday. It's a smaller product. It's not going to change the world, but it's a convenience. It's a very nice convenience for people with air hubs. So,
yep.
We'll see if I talk about that on Thursday or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. So there's that. We have one product that is going to change the world. And that's the big one I'm really, really pushing right now. It's looking like the timeline is going to be June.
Ooh,
May
okay.
or June. But we're moving forward. We have a clear scope of the project. We have the R&D team and the engineers, the designer and me. We're all on the same page now.
Nice.
Contracts are all signed. So everything is officially moving forward with the goal anticipation for a launch date in June.
Wow. That's fast.
So it is going to be very fast. Okay. So we'll have to see if I can keep that timeline.
Yeah. Good luck.
And if we hit 900 before that, then you'll get a surprise gift in June along with your prize winnings from Morphlate.
Well, at this rate, I don't think we will.
I don't think so either, but you never know.
But the thing is, if you want a chance to win this giveaway prize from Morphlate, you need to go over to Apple Podcast, not iTunes anymore, and leave a review.
Yep.
And it can be anything, 1 star, 5 stars, whatever you want to say. Just remember your handle that you left it under, because when we do the random number generator and count back or forward, however many numbers they give us, that could be you that won. And you need to remember what your handle was so that you can prove it to us. We have a good way of proving that now.
Yep.
And then, you might win the upwards of $1,000 from Morphlate. So go leave a review. The sooner we get to that 900 mark, the sooner we can give away this awesome products.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Anything else?
Jess, I think the only thing I have to say is Winter Fun Fest in like a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. Yep. And King of the Hammer is like 2 weeks after that. So mark your calendars, get ready to do some camping or wheeling, whether it's down in the desert or up in the snow. And it'll be a lot of fun to see you guys out at those events. I agree. And you'll get to see the mule. Woo. Because it's all done. It is. All right, let's take a quick break. And we'll be right on back with today's show, which is getting caught up with voicemails from you guys. Fully caught up. I can't believe it.
At Four Wheel Underground, we have something for everyone's 79 through 04 Toyota vehicle. Whether you've got a Chevy Dana 60, 05 and up Super Duty, fabricated, FJ80, or mini truck axles, we got you covered. 3-link, 4-link, parallel, and triangulated suspension kits, we've got you covered. Under-bed coilover mounts, through-bed coilover mounts, trailing arms, cantilevers, custom-tuned coilovers, and air bumps, we've got you covered. Frame stiffeners, subframes, skid plates, shock towers, and more to come. Make sure to use coupon code SnailTrail at fourwheelunderground.com because we've got you covered.
Welcome back, everybody. This is SnailMail for today, part of what is today's campfire discussion. So we get to sit around a digital campfire of voicemail phone greetings with you guys today. Before we do, I would like to say thank you to, I think it was Joe, who reached out to the Morphlate AI bot. Okay. And asked it for jokes. Oh, good. So he did not get the good jokes, though. Okay. So, Joe, if you want the good jokes, you got to keep trying, buddy. All right. I'm intrigued now. Yeah. I think we just added a joke to the hotline there. I think that one will get added for sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think the trans man one. Okay. We'll see. Anyways, let's see. Today's this campfire discussion is voicemails. Yes. Snail mails. How many do we have? So I think we have like 8, right? 11 and 2 text messages. One text message. Yeah. We have 11 and 1 text message to be 100% caught up. Mm-hmm. So we're currently at December 15th. And we're currently sitting on December 23rd. Yeah. So only 8 days. That's pretty impressive. I don't think we've been that since the first week we started this. Pretty much, yeah. It's been a while. All right, should we start it off? Yes. All right, we're going to start it off, kick it off with Toyota Dawn from the Toyota's After Dark podcast. Sweet. Yeah, here we go.
Hey boys, Robert Dawn here. I tried. For weeks I fought it. I tried, but I'm a weak man. I couldn't do it. I had to put my nose in about the camping versus glamping thing. So look, I think a lot of you are wrong here. It's not about, you have hot food or electricity or walls or something. No, it doesn't matter if you are backpacking or in an RV. What it matters is we have to elevate the experience above the normal for whatever that level might be. It's right in the name. You need the glamour and luxury to make it glamping. So just because you're staying in an RV in a campground, well, that's just the normal for staying in an RV. You're not glamping, just because you happen to have you have a heated pocket rocket or whatever. That's just the normal. That's not glamping. You got to go higher. You got to get it really, kick it up a notch, as they say. So let's look at a couple of situations. If you arrive at camp, however, you come in with your RV, or heaven forbid by Toyota, and your buddy tosses you a C- and says, hey, we got some leftovers, and hey, here's a spot around a campfire. You think, hey, people are taking care of you. You got hot food. You got all this. That's glad. No, that's just camping. Now, you arrive at your evening destination. However, on foot, by car, whatever, and Jeeves comes up, hands you a gin and tonic, and says, your site has been prepared, and dinner will be at 7. Is there anything else, sir? Now perhaps we're glamping. You see, it's a small, subtle difference, but I think you get it. You understand? I just some little help there. If you have your RV and you pull in and you pop the slide out and you do it all yourself, that's just camping. That's the normal operation for that level of camping. If you arrive and someone has prepared a giant cabin tent with a wooden floor, a wood-burning stove, a 4-poster bed with a mosquito net draped over it, and like bear skins and crap all over that's probably glamping, even though technically it's a tent where the other one was an RV. You see, it's subtle. It's subtle, but I think you can understand. With that, I think we'll just, I don't really have to tell you how the suck. You already know that. But with that, it's after Christmas by now. We're probably, President's Day, something like that. Have fun. Keep crawling. We'll talk to you later.
It is 2 days before Christmas, sir. You take that back.
Well, but it comes out after Christmas.
Oh, dang it. Okay,
released in the new year.
That's fair.
I don't get it.
I kind of disagree. I feel like the examples he was given was more that people are doing things for you.
Sure. So if somebody does something for you, then you're glamping.
Yeah.
But what I don't get is he's like, it doesn't matter how you show up or how you are, but that's just your level of camping. Well,
so it would be like if you went to Ice House Resort and stayed in the group campsite.
Sure.
So let's take that as an example. Most people who stay in that campsite are going to be in a tent, right?
Okay.
Maybe a rooftop tent.
Sure.
But probably a tent of some kind. If you show up and the rest of your group is in tents and you show up in an RV, you're now glamping.
But he said that's not glamping. That's just your type of camping. But when it is glamping is when somebody sets your RV up for you.
Yeah.
Right. So,
but he also said that if that's the style of camping, so like if everybody there in the campground is in RVs and you also show up in an RV,
right,
you're not glamping. You're doing the normal mode of what that camping is.
Okay. So if I show up at camp and I set my rooftop tent up and I hop out of it and I go hang out by the fire where all my friends are drinking Coors Lights and I have a very nice expensive beer. Mm-hmm. Now I'm glamping.
Only if somebody provides you that beer.
But somebody didn't provide you the RV.
That's good. I don't know. I think there's some holes in the logic there, but
see, and my thing is like, so if I'm going out camping and I decide to go stay in a cabin that has power, electricity, water, all the amenities, am I not camping? I'm not glamping. It's just my style of going out into nature.
Yeah. Like out on the Rubicon, is John Arns glamping or is he camping?
Yeah.
Because that's his normal style is in his cabin out on the private property.
So if I walked up and I gave him a bottle of wine and some cheese and crackers, now he's glamping?
Maybe. Yeah.
So yeah. See, I don't.
If he gets wine cated to him, then he'd be glamping.
I argue that an RV is glamping.
I would too. I would too.
I think you're elevating the level of camping by being there in an RV.
So what is the base level of camping that makes it camping then?
And that's a great question because I think that is subjective or depends on what you're doing. Because
like I think fanny packing, versus backpacking.
Sure.
You can take a lot more stuff with you backpacking.
Car camping versus overlanding. Mm-hmm. Those are all different levels of camping.
Yeah.
Now you can glamp in every single one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to be, if I'm going backpacking, you know, I'm going to be hiking everything in with a backpack. I'm going to be setting up a tent with a small air mattress, like a thermarest and a sleeping bag and, you know, whatever else it is. That's backpacking.
Yeah.
But if I, bring in a bottle of really nice whiskey and I have a little battery that warms my sleeping bag up for me before I jump into it, instead of heating up a bottle of water and an Nalgene, you know, there's these subtle things that will elevate the camping experience above what a normal camping experience is. And that is when you become glamping.
I think that's what Don was saying, though.
No, but Don was saying,
if it's provided to you,
if it's provided to you, or because what I don't understand is Don said at some point, if you're in an RV, you're not glamping.
Yeah. And
I'm like, no, that's a level of glamping. So I don't know. Okay. There's no right answer here.
No,
but
not.
Whatever it is, Don is wrong.
There you go. Fair. We need to make that some stickers.
I need a shirt.
Whatever it is, Don is wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Next up.
All right.
Uncle Weirdo. Hold on. What date are we at?
Yeah. Where's that text message?
The text message is the 60th. Okay. So it's coming up soon.
Okay.
Uncle Weirdo here.
Sweet.
There we are.
Hey guys, Uncle Weirdo here. Got a couple things, just trying to catch up on some episodes, but I was listening to an episode the other day, and you guys are talking about like carrying electric chainsaws or something. I don't really remember what the context was that kind of led to you guys talking about that and going back and forth over gas versus electric, what to carry. You know, it's whatever works for you. I know a lot of guys. I mean, I'm a tree guy. I personally prefer gas saws, but electric saws have their place. As far as off-roading goes, it's whatever is useful to the guy, to the consumer, or to the user. I know guys that don't know shit about chainsaws, and electric just is easier because all they gotta do is remember to put bar oil in it and charge the battery. Super simple. Even though there is more to it than that, but whatever makes it easier. Electric chainsaw is a little bit nicer off-road, depending on the usage or what you're doing. If you're doing a trail cleanup, I would just bring a gas saw, because if you're doing a full-on cleanup, you never know what you're going to run into. But suppose if you're just driving down a trail, I mean, just wheeling, you don't really know. I mean, you also don't know what you're going to run into, but most likely you're just going to cut a couple limbs out of the way, whatever. But ultimately, it's just up to the person. Let's see. Last thing. Oh, side by side. So, I like your guys' comment, something about money versus sense with people that buy side-by-sides. I've wheeled a whole bunch of things, from full-on rock crawlers to I currently own a side-by-side. Don't all have a different rig. Hopefully soon, whatever. But anyway, I think that makes sense. It's not true to everyone, but I do agree to a good extent, because I know, or I've seen a lot of people that have side-by-sides, and more money than sense absolutely makes sense. There's some just ignorant people out there that just have a bunch of money. They go buy side-by-side, think they can do whatever they want, and they're just idiots and are not very responsible riding, and just pure idiots. I've seen a lot of them out there, and it's disgusting. But just a reminder, keep the trails clean, and yeah, keep crawling. I'll talk to you guys next time.
Yeah, two good conversations.
Yeah, definitely.
Electric versus gas chainsaws. I agree to an extent. Have something. Just have something with you.
Did it just end?
I think so, yeah. I just noticed too. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, have something.
Yeah. Or be with somebody that has something.
Or be with somebody. That's like carrying a 14mm wrench. You can either carry yourself or go with the guy who has them, kind of thing. Have something. You can do a lot with a 10-inch electric chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot you can do.
Well, in theory, you can cut down a 20-inch tree.
I mean, you can get more if you wanted to buck. If you wanted to, dig and carve down into the tree, make space for the power head of the chainsaw to get down into the tree further. I mean, you could always do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely have something. I don't think it's necessarily easier to have an electric chainsaw. You have to charge the battery as opposed to refilling a gas tank.
Sure.
There is an air filter and a spark plug that you kind of have to be aware of. I mean, I guess starting the saw, you need to know how to operate a choke with a gas saw. I guess there is more into it. For sure then. Okay. I talked myself out of that one.
Nice. I think it really comes down to what you're doing for the day, right? Yeah. Regardless, you should probably have something or go with somebody that does have something, because there's always the opportunity that you wheel in and everything's fine. And when you turn around to wheel out, something happened, a tree fell, a branch fell, something is in your way, and you need to cut it up so you guys can get out. That's the worst case scenario for the most part. But if you're going to go do a trail cleanup, you're probably going to need a gas chainsaw, because you're not going to have enough batteries to be able to run that electric chainsaw all day long to be able to cut stuff up.
Yeah.
If you're going on a trail run, just a drive for like a Sunday drive, a little in and out for fun, an electric chainsaw might be all that you need. So it's just have something, go with somebody that has something, carry it regardless. Like there's numerous times that I carry shovels. Like I take a shovel with me. Do I need the shovel every single time? No. But when I need a shovel,
glad you had
really
one.
nice to have it.
Yeah. I agree. And then the second topic was side-by-sides, and kind of the I think it's a label that the side-by-side community has gotten. And I don't think that any community is exempt from getting labels.
No.
I think it's
stereotypes
a
for a reason.
Yeah, it's stereotypes for a reason. I think it's human nature to try and categorize and label and stereotype people so that it gives us a way to understand the world around us, and the people around us. So yeah, I think side-by-sides kind of get labeled as more money than sense. I think that rock crawlers tend to get labeled as drunks.
Yeah.
I think that overlanders get labeled as people who care more about their Instagram accounts than their vehicles, kind of thing.
Sure.
And so I think there's definitely different levels and different categories, and nobody's exempt from it. But also on the flip side, we also have to remember that not everybody, if they say they're a rock crawler, an overlander, or they own a side-by-side, whatever it is, that they also fit in that category, right? Or that they portray and live up to that category, right? So it's funny how we talk about categories and stereotypes, but we also need to be careful about categories and stereotypes, I guess. I don't know.
I think that's true on many accounts except for one.
Okay.
Just Jeep owners.
I was going to say Land Rovers.
Yeah, Land Rovers. Sure, we'll do two. No, I'm kidding. But I think I just want to conclude Uncle Weirdo's conversation with all things point to Wheeling Wine and Whiskey Jason.
Yeah, I agree. As he was talking, I'm like, this is Jason calling in. This isn't Uncle Weirdo. This is Jason.
Yeah. He's Uncle Weirdo, I think.
It could be.
Yep.
The profile fits.
And they both have, or they have a side-by-side.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
I think it's the one. I think they're pretty much the same person.
It's a they now.
Yeah.
He's a they.
He's a they.
Yeah. Got it.
Yep.
All right. Good to know. Next up is Andrew from Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey guys, my name is Andrew. I'm out of Phoenix, Arizona. Today is December 15th, so that way we can track how long it takes you guys to get this. Should be sometime next year. Just listen to your episode with Brian Whoa Underground. Love all the nerdy deep dives into all the suspension talk and how suspension setups work. Would love to hear his insights on how IFS works and how you calculate instant centers and how IFS is figured out if you're building something with IFS, especially considering how common long travel is becoming in the rock crawler world with the Marlin crawler long travel kit and such like that. Seems like a real knowledgeable, very filled with information guy, so it'd be cool to get his insights on that and just get some comparison if anybody want to do something cool and unique down the road. That's it. Look forward to hearing about it. Enjoy the podcast. You guys get gas. Bye.
Sweet. That could be a fun one.
Yeah.
We could definitely text Brian and see if he'd want to do a little 10, 15-minute segment.
Or just
answering that question.
I wonder if we can. We'll definitely get Brian's input for you, Andrew. We'll figure out how to do it. I think I have a few fun ideas on how that we can possibly make that happen. I don't know. I mean, Brian's a very smart guy and he knows his link geometry and links all that information. I don't know how much he knows about independent suspension. So it might just be, I mean, there's a level of knowledge across the board for suspension stuff, but it just might be a different wheelhouse that he doesn't have a bunch of experience with. So we'll have to all find out together on that one.
Yeah, for sure. Next up, let's do.
When's the text message?
It could be right now.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably right now. Let's just do the text message.
Sure.
It just said.
You got to read it.
That was from August 15th. So it just says, this is the perfect sticker for Tyler. And then has an Instagram link. And nothing came up. Oh. Okay.
Was it about boofing?
No.
Oh. I suffer from severe sawtism.
Sawtism. It has a chainsaw on the bottom of it.
Yeah, it has a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Whoever sent that, you should have sent that to me so that I could have bought that for him for Christmas.
Yeah, it would have been fun to put on the chainsaw.
Yeah, you can put it on the bar area for where you put the chainsaw.
Exactly. So when you pull the chainsaw out, it has severe sawtism.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for that. That was from...
Did they leave a name?
Maybe up here. I've texted with them in the past. Long time listener, first time texter. W6SNO. He gave his ham call sign.
Okay.
And then I replied by calling him by his name. So I looked up his call sign. His name is Jason. So
okay.
There you go.
WWW Jason, the guy with the side-by-side?
Maybe. Could be. He's called in 3 times now today.
Oh.
I don't know. It's weird. All right. Next up. Alex from Botches Off-Road.
Botches.
This might have been a butt dial.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Here we go.
We got butt dial Brian and now Alex. It's playing?
Supposedly. Yeah, it's on the board still. Oh, nothing came through. All right. Nothing. It does say transcript not available. And it's only 6 seconds long.
Oh, okay. Well, Alex, if you did leave us a message, we can't hear you.
All right. Next up is Alex from Botches Off-Road.
Okay.
Here we go. This one actually has stuff.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Tyler. It's Alex from Botches Off-Road. So I'm listening to your saga about steering. I've been kind of going down the same problem. So on the 3rd gen, I don't know if it's my pump or what, whenever I put in 4-wheel drive, it's damn near impossible to turn that correct. I don't have a front locker. There's no reason for it to be hard, except that it's long travel and there's, an extra 3.5 inches it's got to push. But beside the point, I kind of think I've come up with a solution though, where you use a Volvo electric over hydraulics, I think is what it would be. Because it's still hydraulic, it takes fluid, but it's an electric motor instead of being driven by the engine. I'm just starting to research this, so don't take this as something that's possible, or a solution. I mean, they do sell a kit to be able to turn up and down the electric pump. So when you're on the rocks, crank the pressure, be able to turn. When you get out on the expressway, turn down pressure. I think it'd be possible. It's a cool idea either way. Even if someone took that and made us a aftermarket electric pump. And what's cool about it is you can put it almost anywhere on the truck. It doesn't have to be in the engine bay. You've got to be able to run lines to it. So maybe it's worth checking out. I don't know. But catch you guys later.
That's a good thought. And I've often, so this is going to go into a rabbit hole of electric vehicles.
Okay.
Electric vehicles don't have an engine to run accessories off of.
Sure. You're right. It doesn't have a crank, doesn't have belts, doesn't have
no serpentine belts, no pulleys.
Yeah.
So and things that are typically run off of engines, like your air conditioning, your power steering. What else is ran off of there? Your oil pump. I mean, there's no oil pump in an EV. So, but like that, what other accessory items are run off an engine? Your brake booster, vacuum lines, maybe.
Yes, but not directly, I guess.
Yeah.
But yes.
It's not running off a pulley, but it's still being actuated based on something that's being created from the engine, right?
Yes.
So how do EVs solve all these problems of creating these systems without use of the engine? So they're making electric components that run on their own electric motors.
So how do EVs have steering without a steering pump?
Yeah.
And how do EVs get air conditioning without a compressor?
Yep. Or heat.
Without an engine running and fluid and coolant.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's all done with electronics, right? They're using a 12-volt system or the 440 system that's native to a lot of the EVs, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, is there a lot of possibility out there with I think another 5 to 10 years as we see more and more EVs end up in junkyards to pull the parts off of EVs to make electric over hydraulic steering systems, setups. Electric air conditioning setups, electric heater setups, that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of curious, you know, when that'll kind of hit that point. I do remember one of the first times that kind of made me start thinking about this was Wheel Every Weekend's video where they took the Prius electronic steering motor and put it onto Brittany's Samurai.
Yes.
And so that was the first time I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And with a lot of Priuses ending up in junkyards, you know, there's how many different applications off of a Prius could be used and utilized in the aftermarket rock crawling segment. And then I was like, well, that's an electronic steering. Okay. So electronics. So, and then as we started getting into learning about Teslas and that, to run the heater in the morning, to warm up your car, in really cold environments like Montana or up in the Sierras here, how much of your battery you're burning through to do that. But then it started making me think, well, shit, you can just put an electronic heater system into a rock crawler and tear the whole heater core and everything out of it.
Absolutely.
And then run that for your heating system rather than depending on coolant running through your cab.
Yeah.
To do all that.
100%.
So I'm like, what other stuff? And so now this call is making me think of electronic over hydraulic steering.
Yeah.
And how you can control that. Because once it's electronic, it's super easy to control electric input signals.
Right. Yeah.
So you can dumb down the pressure or boost up the pressure, just like he's saying.
Yeah. That's really interesting. I'm curious how strong they are. Because I feel like the mechanical... And this is just my ignorance, right? I feel like if I'm turning my steering wheel and I'm really cranking it, then I'm really pushing the fluid through my system. Where if I'm turning the steering wheel with an electrical signal that's going to an electrical box, that's then pushing the hydraulic fluid through that, it's like I have no
feel.
Yeah, no feel or no.
That's fair.
No effort.
Yeah.
Into how strong something is actually being pushed.
That's fair.
So it's kind of an interesting feel. It's kind of drive-by-wire in a way, right?
For sure. It's a drive-by-wire in your steering.
Steer-by-wire.
Yeah.
it's the same thing. So my only question to it, I mean, I think it's a fantastic idea, Alex. Mm-hmm. I know that some stuff along these lines have been done before. My only thing is that Volvo pump strong enough to do like hydro assist?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to start questioning things. Or do you even need it do you need hydro assist if you're running this separate pump? I don't know.
If you're running a pure electric steering, like the dually has electric steering, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's great.
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah. You know who can answer a lot of these questions for us is the Test 10 guys.
Oh, they'd be huge. Yeah, they for sure would know.
They did this.
Yeah.
They've ran an electric steering pump on their vehicle, and I'm fairly certain it came from Radial Dynamics.
Interesting.
So I think Radial Dynamics already has this answer.
Huh.
Yeah. So,
okay. I've been putting off this phone call to Radial Dynamics talking to Eric, so
yeah.
I really need to give him a call. So
Definitely.
Huh.
So,
Okay.
Alex, we might have an update for you.
Yeah.
Before you have another update for us.
Maybe we'll see who gets to update first.
All right.
Next up is Alex from Botches Off-Road.
Number 3. All right.
3. I don't know if the first one counts, but here we go.
I think he called in on the first one and he forgot what he was going to say or something and hung up. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Tyler. It's Alex from Botches Off-Road. So I was listening to, I think it's the latest demo. I don't know. I'm kind of behind. Life's been crazy. But first,
Indeed.
I want to give a little axle talk.
Ooh.
So by far, my favorite axle, just because it's so freaking weird, is the Dana 60-2. I know this came on some early AMC J4000s, only the heavy half though. So I think it's a J4700. So it's a Dana 60 center section with Dana 44 shafts, just Dana 44 outer everything. It's 5-lug. Most like CJs share a bolt pattern with it. Yeah, it's a weird freaking axle, dude. It's like all the downsides of a Dana 60 with none of the upsides. Okay. So it's a little stronger in the center, but the shafts are still Dana 44 shafts. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. It's weird. I love it. Second, I wouldn't say that glamping is only hard walls. If this is going to be the new trail rating talk, I'll weigh in a little bit, but like, I don't think you can just put a finger on what's glamping and what's camping because, I've camped in a 2-horse trailer that we pushed the poop out before we threw up a sleeping mat and then put our sleeping bags down. And there's no way you can call that glamping.
I agree.
But, it's got hard walls, so I guess you could call it glamping, but whatever. Yeah, that's my take on the camping glamping. I don't think there is a solution here. Unless you've got a TV. If you've got a TV, it's glamping. There we go. That's the solution. If there's a TV, you're glamping.
Is that it?
That was it. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Glamping is not defined by walls. Cause if I'm sleeping in the back of Clifford with a camper shell over the top of me,
that's not glamping. Yeah.
But what about a TV? What do you think?
What constitutes a TV though?
What if it's an outside projector with a screen? Yeah.
I would say that would be glamping, but what if you just have a tablet or a laptop with you? Is that glamping? Is that considered a TV or
it's considered work?
It's considered work. Fair.
I think it's what you're using it for. I mean, at that point,
your phone could be a TV, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think phone is pretty much an EDC though.
Yeah.
So it's not everybody out there, whether they are camping or glamping, still has a phone on them.
True. Yeah.
So I don't think you can. I think because everybody has it, it's like a null process or a null item.
So okay, so it's back to it's a normalized thing.
Sure.
So I would say a normal thing is 80% of the population is going to do it. Maybe 70%. So you've got 15% on either side of the bell curve.
Sure. And I would say cell phones are higher than that.
I would say cell phones are higher than that.
They're like 98%.
Yeah.
But
so,
yes.
Yeah.
So is it what is not normal?
Yeah. So is it, if you look at population statistics on bell curves, right?
Sure.
Your data set is going to be typically bell curve is going to be such that, a certain percentage of your population falls within that bell curve. And a typical bell curve is, I want to say 15% on either side with 70% of the majority of the bell curve.
Okay. I was going to say an 80-20 thing, but
80-20, 10 on either side. And so once you're in the 5th percentile or 95th percentile, then you're you are, oh God, what's the term?
Outlier.
Outliers. Thank you. You're an outlier to the statistics, right?
So if you're an outlier camping,
you're glamping.
You're glamping.
That would be,
but what if you're an outlier on the negative side?
then you're a peasant. You're homeless. You're homeless at that point.
So if you're an outlier on the positive side, you're glamping.
Outlier on the negative side, you're primitive camping. Then?
Yeah.
Your primitive skills.
You're Nick Montana, ain't it?
Yeah. That's funny.
And everything else in between on the bell curve is camping.
The camping. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Okay.
Thanks, Alex.
Good. Yeah, he was explaining the Dana 62.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds like a terrible.
This is a horrible
I was like, what
thing.
are you talking about? And then he goes, yeah, it's all the negatives of the axle. And I was like, okay, that makes yes. Yeah.
It's like people I know will take the Dana 44 center section and add 60 outers.
Yes.
Right. So then you're able to use the 60 shafts and 60 knuckles and get the strength there. But then you just have the smaller pumpkin from the Dana 44. But this is the opposite.
Yes.
And so, it's a stupid idea.
It was like,
I think you should put it underneath your rig. Yeah.
Was it Jeff from Oregon that was telling us about people that took 60 center sections and put Toyota outers on them?
Which I don't understand that either.
What? I don't get that one.
I mean, maybe an FJ, like a 80.
Maybe
bell.
an 80 series with the big old
But the
Burfields
thing
on
is
there.
that the axle shaft's still the same size. So it's not really like you got a stronger Burfield and maybe a stronger knuckle.
But stronger knuckle and Burfield.
But you have the same size axle shaft.
Mm-hmm.
So silly stupidness.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
Did we're all done with text messages.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
Okay.
See if we can do them.
Let's do it. We're doing it regardless. We got to finish this.
Okay. Now we're going to get down to the last one and be like,
time's
sorry,
up.
Richard from Atlanta. I can't get to the very last one. All right. Axle Talk.
Yeah. From Jeff?
Jeff from Oregon.
Jeff Morgan.
Yes.
Hey, it's Jeff from Oregon. Axle Talk this week is portals. So after we have the best third member for ground clearance, that's some portals. I'm actually not going to talk too much in detail on it because I think Dirt Lifestyle Nate had a really good video a few months ago where he went over kind of all the American available portals out there. I do think to critique his video, the only thing he really missed, I think, is the inner C's. I think, my personal opinion, there's really only a few companies that attack that correctly. Bolting a portal onto a factory axle like a JL or JK 44 and then putting a 4-inch drop and then a 40-inch tire. Well, now you're putting 48 inches of leverage if it was a tire on factory ball joints and pivot points. I just don't think they're strong enough. And I think you're going to see problems with those down the road. I also think there's a new company come in called Turn Off Road. They had some stuff at SEMA this year. So you've got like portals. Let me think about this. So it's Turn Off Road, Portal Pros, and the other fancy one that everybody's using in racing is, let me look at my notes, 74 Weld. Those three kind of do the same thing. They all bolt to an existing axle. They're using the factory pivot points. I don't think any of those pivot points are strong enough for like 48 inches of leverage. My opinion, Jesse Haynes is the only one out there that really has an all-in-one solution. He's going after that JK, JL, bolt-on Legos market, and he's using a whole fabricated 9-inch housing with inner C's that have longer pivot points to take in that leverage into account. His axles aren't that unreasonable when you start factoring in. You're getting a whole new housing, and then you can sell your axles that you have under your rig. And everything is made to work together. He knows it'll work together because he's been doing it under buggies for a long time. I also have some opinions about some of those companies' business practices that kind of loops into another topic I'll call in about at some point in the future. Land Rover suck.
Jesse Haynes is sort of on my bucket list of an interview.
I agree. Jesse would be awesome. And I also agree that out of everybody who's currently making portals in the world, I don't know about maybe the world, military stuff's pretty good. For aftermarket civilian use, I would put Jesse Haynes as kind of like the standard, like the top standard. I think that 74 Weld does a great job. I really like the idea of Portal Pros. It's just a matter of they're not on market yet. They haven't done production. So the portals are not out there being real life tested other than the ones they have on their own personal vehicle, which they're very open about everything they do, which is what I love about those guys. And they're not easy on their equipment.
No, they're not.
They really do beat the hell out of those portals, and they're standing up really, really well. So I have high hopes for them. They're just not on production market yet. So I mean, from a consumer's standpoint, it's a different level from being in the R&D process to going into production to being out in real world applications, quote unquote, even though they have, I don't know how
we did talk about the ball joints in the Portal Pros episode and how they upgraded them to the Metal Cloak ball joint setup. To make it stronger and beefier for the larger tire and the offset that's going on.
And they gusset that inner C, at least on the bottom, to help with that leverage.
Sure.
Of the portal too. So I know that Portal Pros is doing that. I'm pretty sure that Quinn 74 Weld, he has, I don't know if he has any gussets for the inner C, but I mean, for the front end, at least, he's giving you a whole new knuckle. It's not just being bolted onto the knuckle of the vehicle and the unit bearing like Portal Pros is. So, but that still doesn't help with the extra leverage on your inner C and all your pivot points. So, I think Jesse Haynes has been doing it for a very long time. He has a lot of the problems figured out, worked out. And I didn't realize that he was offering full axles built.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So if he's doing that sounds like a great option to me. It's just affordability and how can you take all that hit all at one time on your pocketbook. So.
Yeah, there was a set of his portals for sale on Facebook Marketplace for a little while, and I was so tempted.
Yeah,
and it was like a very good price, and I was just like, oh, man, if I had the extra funds, I would be going up there so fast. And Jeff,
when Jimmy wins the lottery, he won't say anything, but there will be signs.
There'll be signs. Yeah, for sure. See, Jeff, I assumed that the 404 portal or the Unimog portal axle was going to be your pinnacle. That was my guess.
Did he say that was the pinnacle, the last one to talk about?
The last one he said, the last episode.
He said there was one more still to come.
Yeah, but he said on the last SnailMail on Friday, he said, where is it? The pinnacle was the TubeWorks hashtag not and
that's right.
Or not another 9-inch.
Yeah.
And he said that one was the pinnacle third member, but I thought I was guessing and assuming that the 404 Unimog axle was going to be his pinnacle axle because that is still a dropout third member.
Oh yeah, true.
And then it comes with the
drive shaft. All comes with that third member.
Yeah, I know. It's not the easiest third member, but it is still. It's an axle with a dropout third member and portals.
Yeah.
So that was what I was gonna guess.
Yeah, Jeff, what do you know about 404 Unimog axles? Let's talk about those next.
Yeah, or 411s, one or the other,
whatever you want. Next up.
Yeah.
Beer Craig.
Oh, Beer Craig. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah. How do you think he's going to end his voicemail?
I'm excited to hear.
Okay. Here we go.
Beer Craig here, listening to 665, the Neighbor of the Beast podcast. And I want to say, in my experience, I've only seen drum brakes on tractors and trailers. I know there probably are some discs, but drum is a much more common semi-brake. I also don't have a job right now, so if anyone in Oklahoma, Tulsa area wants to pay me to not drive across the country, find a way, and I'll meet up with you, and we'll figure that out. By the time this comes out, I'm sure I'll be 4 months into my new job, but keep crawling. Thanks, guys. Again, mostly drum brakes. Bye. shit, I missed the thing. I tried not to mess it up. I still messed it up. What an idiot.
What kind of services are you providing, Craig?
Yeah. Morphlate might be hiring. Snail Armor might be hiring. SnailTrail4x4 podcast might be hiring. We could use a better super producer.
Yeah. This one is not super active. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much to respond to that one. Yeah. Drum brakes are common on some of those things and not very much disc brakes for sure.
Yeah. All right. He came replying. He called back.
Okay.
Sounds like about the same
to clarify.
Episode 665. So,
okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Beer Craig again. Same podcast. 665. I think maybe I need to start taking notes if there's something I want to mention. I seem to take notes and then listen to the whole podcast, so then I can do a concise one because you guys are getting dummy overrun with voice notes, which I'm not helping with because I'm an idiot. Okay, so I live in a neighborhood where all these holidays, Halloween is absolutely insane. It is a zombie walk through my neighborhood for hours on Halloween, and then also a bunch of people, super decorate for Christmas, and we have a HOA, which is dumb, waste money, and they do, all these kind of different giveaways of best house gets, a gift card, which, just give me my money. I don't want to pay. Sorry. I'm going to shut up. Okay. So, big lights. I agree with Jimmy. Big lights are great. One of my neighbors has these blow up. They kind of light up too, but they're inflatable lights. They put over their roof, and when they're not inflated, they look like giant flaccid wieners. So for most of the day, you drive by their house and it's just gigantic flaccid wieners just hanging off of their roof. Also, after you guys talked about the nature dick calendar, I ended up on Amazon. My wife called me out pretty quick. So thanks for that. I'm going to see if I can hit this button. I'm not going to try not to fuck this up. Bye. Keep crawling. Appreciate it. I'm going to have better notes next time. I already fucked it up. This is terrible.
So wait, did he say because we talked about the calendar, the dick, natural dick calendars, that Amazon promoted it on him?
That's what it sounds like. And it went on his wife's, and his wife saw it on their Amazon account, I guess, was coming up. I don't know.
That is crazy. So what we're saying on the airways is now getting picked up in other people's algorithms.
Yeah.
That's scary.
What kind of stuff can we talk about?
Oh man,
influence people's algorithms now.
I'm just gonna be like Marlin Crawler trailer gear, sidetracked off road, race line wheels, Warren winches, Factor 55, Onyx off road, 4-wheel underground.
Oh, that's funny. All right, 2 more.
Okay,
2 to go, and they're both Richard from Atlanta.
Okay, great.
So here we go. Number 1.
Jimmy, Tyler, it's Richard from Atlanta. I'm calling you on December 19th. Kind of a fuck me story going on this evening. Early morning, it's 12:46 a.m. Left yesterday with the family about 5 o'clock. Drove close to 5 hours out of state to Tennessee, where we're staying for a few nights, several nights. realized I forgot to pack 2 of my wife's fucking bags. Can you believe that shit? We get there, we're unloaded, stopped at the store, make great time getting there and everything. There's a big storm that was chasing us. We get in and she's like, hey, where's my red bag and my blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, shit. I fell out of my routine of the way we stage stuff for our trips. I had moved her 2 bags to the office in our house where the kids' suitcases were at, but I have no clothes for her where we're staying other than, you know, a pair of socks and maybe a pair of underwear. And we're supposed to do all of the things with the kids tomorrow, the next few days. So I was like, well, I got to hop back in the truck and head back home. I can be there in, 4.5 hours driving by myself. Drove through a fucking torrentious storm on the other side of Knoxville. And here I am, about 2.5 hours from the house. Figured I'd give you all a call and kind of complain to myself through the radio show or through the voicemail. Can you believe that shit? Have y'all ever done some dumb shit like that? So I'm going to have to, take like a 2 or 3 hour power nap. Then I'm going to be burning the road back up to get back up there by 10 in the morning. Kind of some nutso shit. I'll probably end up calling y'all later this morning on my return trip. Part 2, we can call it, of Richard screwing up. Keep crowding or keep returning to home.
Oh, that sucks, Richard.
Oh, Richard, I'm sorry, buddy. But you know what's good about this is the fact that if you can't laugh at yourself, then you don't have the sense of humor to laugh at others and laugh at the world at some time. So I'm really proud of you, Richard, that the fact that you're taking this in stride and you're laughing at yourself for making a silly mistake. And I mean, you're solving the problem, which is great, but you're laughing at yourself, which is so necessary in life. And I don't think most people know how to do that. And
I agree.
I think that's a really good move on your part to be able to be able to do that to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. So 4.5 hours one way. So he's got
and he already drove one of them.
Yeah.
He drove there. Now he's driving the 4.5 hours back. And then he has to drive the 4.5 hours back.
Jeez. So 10 hours of driving to go get the 2 bags.
That's like,
I'm curious. I'd be curious.
That's from here to like almost San Luis Obispo.
Yeah.
I think that's about 5.
Yeah.
But
it's about 5.
Monterey's,
maybe 5.5.
Monterey's about 4, a little under 4, 3.5. So it's somewhere between, like Big Sur.
Yeah.
Right. Somewhere in between those 2.
Yeah.
So you drove down there.
Yep.
And you realized you forgot.
It's pretty much from here to maybe
a little below, around Fresno.
No, Fresno's 3 hours.
Okay.
From here, 2.5 to 3, 2 hours 45, something
Bakersfield.
Like that. I was going to say Bakersfield originally, but I think that's about right. Bakersfield would be about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty close.
Yeah.
From here to Bakersfield and then back.
Yeah.
And then back. Sorry, Richard.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. I wonder what it would cost, the cost effectiveness of burning all that fuel and time and sleep and everything versus letting your wife go on a shopping spree for the trip.
Right. I was thinking,
Tennessee,
like how long are you going to be there? And like, can you go shopping for a day or 2 and then have it like your neighbor ship it to you?
Yeah. Right.
Like where's this level of, One time I got a fun story since we got all the time in the world.
For sure.
We flew to Europe, family trip to Europe.
I've heard this one.
There's 4 of us in our family.
Mm-hmm.
This is the summary version. When we were flying to, I think we were flying to Amsterdam was our final destination. But we flew to London Heathrow. And then we were getting a connecting flight and we were flying to Amsterdam. When we were in London, there was a bomb threat. And so they evacuated the entire airport.
Yeah.
Everybody that was
Heathrow Airport
not checked in got kicked out of the airport. Everybody that had already gone through in got kicked out of the airport. They pulled everybody off of all of the airplanes that were on the ground, kicked them out of the airport.
Wow.
Right? And we're
how
like,
many people is that?
Oh shit.
From Heathrow?
A metric ton. I don't know. A lot.
Wow. Okay.
So many people.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what was going on. And my parents were smart enough to say, like, let's go to a hotel right now. So we ended up going to a hotel. We only had our carry-on bags.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we had. And so we checked into the hotel. There was one room left. My brother and I slept on the ground. My parents shared a bed. We spent the night. The airport did open up, but it didn't. Our flight got canceled.
Yeah.
The next morning was chaos. We checked. We did. They valued our ticket. What's the word? They honored the ticket that we originally purchased, and the flight was available. So we didn't we're flying the next day, but they valued or they honored the ticket that from the original purchase.
Okay.
But when we checked in, we said, "Do you have our luggage?" And they're like, 3 out of the 4. We're like,
okay.
That's
75%. We're doing good.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
That's passing grade.
We landed in Amsterdam. We waited for our bags. No bags showed up.
No, I thought it was just one that was your mom's. I thought that was okay.
No bags showed up.
Okay. Maybe I did hear this story.
No, you have. I'm pretty sure you have. No, not a single one. A few days into the trip, so we more or less we went on a shopping spree. Mm-hmm. We bought an outfit of clothes because we didn't know what was happening. We didn't know when we were going to get our bags or what. A few days in, we were in Europe for a month. Like a matter of days, we got notification that one of the bags was discovered, and they are shipping it to us. Where are we going to be? At that point, we had moved one day of hotels, and we said send it to the next hotel. Mm-hmm. My bag showed up, so it was 4 days in.
Okay.
2 weeks into the trip, we got notification that one of the bags got sent home to California, and the caretaker of the house is like, I guess you didn't need all these clothes because one of the bags showed up here. We're like, okay, great. That happened. I think that was my brother's bag.
Okay.
And then at the same time, that same time frame, my dad's bag showed up I think at this time we were in Germany or something.
Okay.
1 month after we got home, they found my mom's bag and sent it to us.
Oh, wow.
So that was our baggage story. Well, granted, Richard, it wasn't necessarily our fault that the bags got lost, but yeah, we were across the world. Yeah. Didn't have any bags.
Jeez.
And it really solidified how I pack my carry-on bag. I put a pair of chonies in my carry-on bag every single time.
Good for 4 days. So
yeah, exactly.
You're good.
And then you can get another pair, and you can do laundry in the meantime. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And the summary of the conclusion to that story is my dad took immaculate notes and kept all the receipts, and we got comped everything back that we purchased.
Wow.
Yeah. In lieu of we didn't have clothes, so we bought clothes. Yep. We needed toiletries, and so we paid for that.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. British Airways or something gave us comped us back all the money we spent.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, damn it, I should have bought a Gucci suit or something.
Right? If I'd known that.
I was on a business meeting. Yeah.
Wow.
But that was a fun time.
I think the worst that I've done is I forgot the secretary's sleeping bag.
Yeah, that one's pretty brutal.
Which we just cuddled extra that night, that camping trip. But yeah, it sucked when we were loading stuff into the tent, and I thought I had everything out of the truck. She goes, okay, cool. Where's my sleeping bag? And I'm like, it's not, I emptied everything out of the truck. You should have it. And then coming to that realization, it's like, fuck.
Yeah. The assistant has a great story where she forgot the tent. They went and she had the mini assistant with her, right? So they went out camping with a bunch of friends and had all the camping supplies, but didn't bring a tent.
Yeah.
And then thankfully there was a solo person that had a tent that was able to move to their car and gave the assistant their tent.
Yeah. Dolly and Eric forgot their tent one time to Barrett Lake.
Yeah.
And so I gave them my Gazelle to use. I got Hussman's blackout tent.
Oh yeah.
The single person, the coffin tent.
Yep.
And then Hussman had an extra hammock with him. So he slept in the hammock.
Oh, funny.
I slept in his coffin tent, and then Dolly and Eric got my Gazelle.
Yeah.
And I think after that trip, they ended up going and buying a Gazelle.
Yeah, could be. But they liked that shift pod for a while.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Anyways, yeah, Richard, it happens. I'm looking forward to your follow-up voicemail here to hear about your drive back to Tennessee or wherever you were headed.
Yep. So yeah, he called.
Yeah. How many hours later does this show?
Almost 6 hours later.
Okay.
So 5.5 hours later, I think it is.
Okay. And he had a 2-hour drive back still to go
before he got back home.
So this is 3 hours after he arrived home.
I think so. Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah. So here we go.
Jimmy, Tyler, it's Richard, Atlanta. Part 2, 6:08 in the morning. Had to catch I don't know, laid down at about 3:30 a.m. Shortly after I got in. Got up, showered, threw same clothes on, rolling back out. I guess I should be fortunate that, it's like a 5-hour ride, but yeah, just proof of, getting out of your routine, how that can mess you up. I moved these 2 bags for the wife into the office, into a chair. It's nothing I've ever done. Felt kind of weird about it anyway, just trying to stage everything in one room. And sure enough, I got up there and as I left details earlier, she didn't have any clothes. And I know, if it was just a guy's trip or something like that, you think, shit, just go buy a pair of jeans. Hell, I was wearing my boots. I'm good for a few weeks in the same boots. But, with the ladies having all their incidentals and all that stuff, pretty big blundering mistake on my part. So I didn't have any choice but to react and just get back out of town and get back home to turn around and head back up. And, today we've got a mid-40s day and taking the kids to an amusement park all day. So, I'm going to be in a great mood when all I want to do is lay down once I get there. But anyway, I guess that's about it. Just a little humor. Shout out to Tyler. Got the Morphlate 4 hose kit after we were traveling in that Toyota. I got caught. I sent him a picture. Was airing up with one of those behind us. I was really wanting to take one of those to Arizona with us. But I'm going to wait till after the new year to call in with wheeling updates. Y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm sure I'll be listening to this in February anyway. Keep calling.
Well, we beat you there, Richard.
Yep.
Here we are, January 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Your voicemail is out.
Yep.
Only a matter of days after he left it, too.
Yeah,
right?
it was on December 19th at 3 a.m. is when I got it. So it was 6 a.m. for him. So,
right.
Yeah, man, I want to hear about your wheeling trip.
For sure.
Your whole travels to Arizona and how that all went out there.
Yeah, if you actually met Max or if he is still a figment of our imagination.
Yep. Right. And then B, I'm pretty sure it was December 19th. I saw some posts on Instagram of some homeless looking dude sleeping at an amusement park on like the benches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I sent it to you.
Yes.
And I was like, did you see this?
I did.
I'm guessing that was Richard.
It probably was.
Man, crazy.
Did you go to
small
Busch
world.
Gardens?
Yeah.
Was that at Busch Gardens?
Somewhere. I don't remember. I don't remember what it said, but I just remember seeing it was like security camera footage of this dude just sleeping on a bench in the middle of an amusement park.
A Jeep driver or something.
Yeah.
He probably just got out of
times.
a Toyota and cooties or something. Who knows? Yeah, he probably was all screwed up mentally.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways,
well, once
good
again,
stuff.
yeah, super. I mean, I want to go back and reference what you said about habits in a way, because there's definitely, like, I tried to teach the mini assistant like how I pack, because I think I have a fairly decent method of like, I literally, and this is a generic overview of kind of what I do. It's like I'm going on, let's say, a 2 or 3 day camping trip or just overnight trip of some sort, and then I think about like, okay, how many like pairs of clothes am I going to need? And I literally lay them out like t-shirt, underwear, pants, socks, like in like from top to bottom on the ground. And I lay them out. And so that's from, let's say, north to south.
Tuesday.
And then, and then I lay Monday's outfit out, Tuesday's outfit out, Wednesdays. So on all these outfits. And then if I have, we're going out to a fancy dinner, I lay that one out so that I know that I have like enough underwear and I know I have enough socks, and I pretty much make my outfits.
Interesting.
For the event. I just don't go, I need 4 shirts. I need 2 pants. I need this.
Interesting.
And I was trying to show that to the admin assistant one time. She's like, I don't get it. I don't want to do it that way. I was like, fine.
Okay.
Do as you want to do. But I wanted to show you kind of how I think about it. Right. And sometimes I just make a pack or a stack. Like, here's the 5 shirts that I need. And here's the 2 jeans. And here's 1 pair of shorts. And here's my swimming trunks, and it's all on sort of one stack.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do lay it all out like day by day sort of a thing, just so that I like that's sort of the habit I've fallen into of like, now I know I'm not going to be missing anything because I'm literally laying it out like that.
Yep.
And then when we pack, everybody packs their own bags and brings their bags down to our front door.
Yep.
And then the bags sit at the front door once they're done. And then we load the car from the front door. If it doesn't show up at the front door,
it doesn't get loaded.
It doesn't get loaded.
Yep.
So if you want to bring the switch that is connected underneath the TV and you didn't pack the switch up, sorry, it wasn't at the front door.
Nope.
That's my job, is to load the car.
Yep.
Which sounds like Richard's job. Right. And the assistant calls me the Tetris master because somehow I can fit everything into the car.
Yep.
And I do like Tetris, but if it's not at the front door, it doesn't get into the car. If you don't bring it down to put it at the door, then it doesn't go. Right.
Yep.
And you're all responsible for your own bags. I mean, my child is now old enough to be responsible for her own bags, even though we'll make a list, check it twice. She forgets something. I don't know. I don't quite understand. It's like, it's on the list. Yeah, I saw it. I thought I packed it. Like,
all right.
Okay. Don't know why you showed up with 1 pair of underwear for 5 days, but we'll have to go shopping or something. But I don't know. So that she's an airhead sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's how we kind of do it at our house, is like, you're responsible for your own bag. You got to bring your own bag to the packing destination. And then I take it from that destination, put it in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Unless it's food. Food's a little different.
Yeah.
Like luggage wise. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's similar to our place. So, yeah.
Makes sense. And I think, and I'm sure everybody out there has their own habit of how the trip is going to go.
Yep.
So, yeah. And and once again, like you said, Richard, getting out of that habit messed this whole thing up. So whatever you used to do, go back to it. Yeah. Because that worked. This way didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, or you need to like do something where like you're
really focusing to burn that habit in is really what it would need to come to.
Yeah, that, or you get like a rubber band around your wrist. You remember that whole thing where like, why do I have this rubber band around my wrist? Oh yeah, that's because I put the rubber band there to help me remember that this other thing is going on. So like you put those bags on the chair, maybe you needed to like wrap a rubber band around your wrist or do something else to help you remember that you did that other thing. Yeah. Set an alarm. I do a lot of alarms. I set a lot of notes in my phone. I set tags on my calendar. Right. So it's like, there's another thing, like you could just say in 15 minutes, remind me that those bags are on the chair.
Yeah.
And then that alarm will go off and you'll be like, oh shit. Yeah, that's right. I set a ton of like, I'll make notes and set an alarm in like my phone for the next morning.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to bed, I'm like, oh, tomorrow I can't remember. I have to do this. I'll set an alarm.
Yeah.
And then it pings me in the morning. I'll be like, sweet, thank you. And I just learned that ChatGPT can do that.
Oh, really? That'll do it too? I guess on the app on your phone, yeah.
Yeah, it'll do task management for you.
Nice.
So I haven't looked into that part, but I saw that and I was like, oh, well, maybe Todoist is going to go away.
Yeah. I mean, your Hey Google or Hey Siri will do that on your phone too.
Yep. There's yours, G-Man popped right up.
So I mean, you can say that to your phone and it'll do it too.
Yeah, I don't have that activated on my phone, but yes, you can do that as well.
Yep. All right, well, cool, man. Good stuff. We are all caught up on 100%. 100%.
Yeah. So today,
0 notifications.
Today is the 23rd of December in real life for us at this current moment.
Yeah.
And we are 100% caught up on voicemails. And it took us 2 weeks. Yeah. Pretty much every episode, almost 2 weeks to catch up to you guys. But we did it. So when we come back to reality on whatever the 7th, 8th of January.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, actually it'll be the 6th when we when we meet again.
Yep.
We'll see how many voicemails we have for Snail Mail Friday coming up.
Yeah.
So if you want to leave us a voicemail, if you enjoy the Snail Mail segment as much as we do, please call in 916-345-4744. If you absolutely hate Snail Mail and you want to complain about it, it's 408-800-5169.
That's it.
Yep. Call them up and leave us a negative voicemail, and we will quickly get back to you.
Very quickly. We respond very quickly to the negative voicemail because your feedback is important to us.
Yeah.
So we want to hear the negative feedback so that we can know how we need to make changes.
Right.
So just call that number and we will get on it, get back to you and address the issues right away.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
We did have earlier this month, maybe late November, we did have I think it was even Richard from Atlanta said that he really likes the Snail Mail segment and he wants to see us do more with it and figure out something. I mean, we kind of talked about how we're tapped out, but I'm still 100% interested if people have other ideas or other like variations of what Snail Mail could become. I'm still all ears. I mean, if we need to tweak it one way or another and make it more entertaining for people, I think we're down to do that.
I still really like the idea of letting people call in about their vehicles.
Yeah.
Or some
once
piece of
we
gear,
get the TV going,
exactly. Yeah.
I definitely want to get you need to send us a text message along with a voicemail and you tell us about your vehicle and we'll put the photo up on the screen so we can watch it. I can put the photo up directly on the YouTube side of things so people can see it. I think that'd be interesting. I would love for Wreck-It Rob to do it. He's got some wild vehicles.
Yeah. Fun stories from wheeling trips. They could have some pictures up of a phenomenal break that happened on their trip and have a good story about it. Like we could have up the pictures of when I broke the leaf springs in Moab.
Yep.
On there, and we can go over that kind of thing. So
yeah. And this is really, we've Andrew from Phoenix on this episode is the first one that actually asked us kind of a question for one of our vendors is the wrong word, one of our sponsors or somebody that we've interviewed. That's the first time this has come through. So I'm kind of excited to try a few things with this question where we will either ask Brian those questions and give you information later, or we'll get Brian back on, or maybe we will send the message to Brian and have him record a separate thing. It's like we were talking about it as he would just talk about it, so I have a few ideas how this might work and how we can incorporate something like that in the future. So I think that's going to be a fun one for us as well to tackle and see how it works out overall.
Yeah.
And I think I like this idea. I like that idea of like kind of in-depth questions and I might be putting my foot in my mouth here. I like the idea of somebody asking us a very in-depth question and like me having to go and do a little bit of research on it and then come back and kind of do a very detailed sort of maybe even a private, like a very short 10-minute long segment on that one question. I think there could be something fun there though we'll see if that works or not. But I think there could be something fun there. Or, I do think that just sending this question to Brian and just having him record it and send it back to us could be fun.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Cool. Give us a call. We love hearing from you guys. Reach out on Instagram, Facebook, emails, all that good stuff. We do love interacting with everybody out there. Hopefully we'll get to see some of you guys soon out at Winter Fun Fest, out at King of the Hammers. We will be looking at putting together a listener run of some sort, meetup somewhere, somehow, some way out there. So keep your ears peeled for that too.
Yeah. Late February is the time frame we're thinking.
Yeah. For the snow meetup. Yeah. Snow camping meetup.
Snail Trail 4x4 snow glamping.
Yeah. All right, man. Any final words for everybody out there?
Happy New Year. Live it up. Let's make 2026 the best year.
Sweet. I like it. And with that, my friends, keep growling.
got one for you.
Okay.
It's sort of a one-liner pun thing.
Yeah.
So you're going to get it.
Is it going to be punny?
Punny. Super punny.
Okay.
My grandfather has the heart of a lion.
Aw.
And now a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Okay. See, those are the ones I like, where it's like it sets you up in one direction, like, oh, this is so good, and then completely changes the mood and the feel.
Yeah.
And goes the opposite direction. Usually the darker the tunnel goes, the more you excited
enjoy.
I get. Yeah.
Right.
That was a good one.
I'll remember that for next time. Yeah.
I have to add that one to the Morphlate AI bot.
The joke list.
Yeah.